Hey, so what's up everyone? This is Jim here today, and today I have brought you guys my review and analysis of the M1 Abrams, the first Abrams you research in the tech tree for top tier. So, in my experience playing top tier recently for this vehicle is nonetheless very fair, very balanced. And the reason why I'm saying this is because um yes, the gun seems very underpowered, very underwhelming because it's you gonna face a lot of armor, especially at 10.3. Once you get up tier, it's gonna be the gun is obsolete, as it clearly shows in over record of history. It shows that becoming obsolete, but it's still very powerful, even for the stock round and upgrade round. Um, the strength of this vehicle relies on its survivability. It's very survivable, so you can give out a shot. The crew is very spacious. Um, the ammo, the the ammo racks, the engine compartments, the fires, it's all very separated from the main crew. And if you do get shot in the turret or in the driver compartment, it's a chance that you can survive the initial shot to either be saved by a teammate or you can dish it out yourself if a crew get replaced within the time frame of the next engagement with the opponent you're facing. So, but I was skeptical when I unlocked this vehicle and started playing my first 10. And I apologize, I didn't do like oh, sorry, that's not correct by the way. I'm sorry that I was skeptical of thinking like this tank should be 9.7, 9.3, and as I get down tier, when you notice you down tier when the SP is 150, this tank's perform exactly how it should perform. It bounces all shots. It can dish out a lot of punching power, but at the same time, it's slightly it's to my opinion at first it felt balanced, but as you upgrade the vehicle, survive many shots by top tier vehicles that can easily pin your armor, and but it's how you play it that really count. So as you see in my videos, this is after my 10 game playing streak. It's possible to kill the top tier tanks. Any top tier tank that declare the what's the new one? The STRV 122, the Leopard 285, even your own self is possible with this gun and with these rounds that we are are having right now. As my thoughts of it being 9.7 is obsolete. It's fine. Was it at 10.0? If you struggle with this tank, just don't be. Just make sure. So my play style for this tank is you have to see your opponent first. You have to get the correct shots that you need to dominate the game and to be effective on the match. Don't just rush in. Matter of fact, I think you is the fastest Abrams, but slightly. But other than that, just take your time. Aim for the weak spots. Aim for the shots that you know will pin. Study your opponent. Study your tank. And once you get past that, you'll be a fearful opponent on the match. So my thoughts of this tank is is well deserved of how much respect it should have. Like the respect that this tank should have is very great because even though it's not the 120 L44 gun, the smoothbore cannon, but no, it's the Rheinmetall. I'm sorry, I apologize, Rheinmetall. I'm so wrong. It's the Rheinmetall. I'm so I gotta edit that out. I'm gonna keep it in now. Anyway, so play style. Go for the slow. Once you get to your position, just hold it for like a little bit and just control it. Then once you control your area that you've been looking at, that you feel safe with, looking like instead of you constantly looking left and right, control that area for a little bit, then push into the main objective that you actually want to attack. And it will bring out the best in the vehicle and yourself. You get the better maneuverability. You have a great sight, great ops. You got great gun, Everything is very balanced about this tank. And as I as I go into the research and more into the tank, of course you're gonna have the 120 soon. And that 120 is mainly to make sure you can pin the upper front plate of any tank. But with the 105, you have to aim for the sides, the weak spots, until you get the upgrade around. And the weak spots will get more bigger to you, because the upgrade around gives you the more angle penetration. Most of these tanks, included of course the T80, the Russian tanks and all that, T80, T64, T72, they angle of a frontal plate is very tough to get through. So of course you gotta aim for the lower plate, the neck, the driver port. Yes, you gotta do shots like that. But as you get more upgraded into the round, that for the T64s and T80s, no, not T80s, T64s, you could that upper front plate is very obsolete. This is amazing double kill right here by the 284s. I don't know what that player was doing, but I tried to go for like the overpin. I did it a couple of times, but I wanted to get like the 2x target destroyed. But it's still a double kill and it's still a perfect clip. But you gonna struggle if you're a new player into Warthunder. You gonna struggle with this tank, because I struggled. I struggled with my first 10, and I should have done for my first 10 have backups. Your tank is free. Everything is free, even with the repair costs. The repair costs start off at like 4K. As you get more into the upgrades, it's gonna reach 7K eventually. I know this because I have an account. Not that account. I talked about it enough already. If you made it this far into the video, please like and subscribe, and comment for anything else you would like me to play, or if you want to see more gameplay of these. I have more clips of me really performing well with this tank, even with its lack of a penetration. Like, it ain't all about penetration, it's about surviving the match. To me, the biggest reward is surviving a match. If you can dish out enough punishment to teammates, your enemies, and still do effective role, and y'all win the match, that's the upside. That's the goal. You winning the match and surviving the match, because you don't want to just die and just feel like you didn't do nothing, like you just a strap of metal on the field. No, you want to be effective, and you want to show that, and without having the top tier vehicles. It's nice to have it, but it's sometimes it's not needed. So as I was finna say, weak spots is your friend, taking your time is your biggest friend, and surviving is your reward. But what more can I say about this vehicle? This vehicle is great. It's 10.0. It's fast forward. If it goes down to 9.7, that's an upside. But it's harder for it to be countered at 9.7, because it's gonna get down to 8.7 or 8.3 eventually. So we can't really do that. That's not right. So keeping it at 10.0 is a great thing. I was very skeptical about it at first, but I'm not no more. So I recommend researching Abrams as your first learning tank, because if you, the 284, the 285s, what else a starter tank? The T64s, the Italian main battle tanks. Those are good tanks, but the survivability is not on par as the Abrams. I think no vehicle is like that so far. And the reason why I'm saying this is because it's like the crew is, as they build this tank, the crew is more important than the vehicle. The crew is the tank, as so to speak. Without the crew, there's no tank. All this automatic stuff and all that, it's cool. It's nice technology, but it's not gonna be reliable in the end. It's clearly you got crew research, But what more else to say? I will be uploading more of this vehicle. Um, you can get amazing history, amazing games with this tank. It's because it's so versatile in every way. This is the first Abrams. They don't got that much armor, but you can bounce some shots, especially when you get down to it, because the penetration is not there, or they don't know the weak spots of the Abrams. Um, the the gun is somewhat there. It can compete against the T-64, as you can see throughout this whole video, showing the highlights. It could pin majority of the tanks. Um, some front on, some not. You know, but that's up to you to learn the weak spots and to get better at it. What else can I say about this tank? Get it. Have fun with it. Like, man, I just talked 10 minutes and I might be editing this down. Don't even know. But I love this tank so far. I use this tank really quick to upgrade it to, and that's one thing. I'm sorry, I should have said that too in the video. The repair cost and the reward of Silverlights. You won't go broke. Like, I was dead broke when I first started this tank playing it, but now I'm in a positive because even with dying once, just pinning your efforts into the field gives you the reward back. And it's a good thing to have that this game does this. So, like at the beginning, like your repair cost me like 4K, 5K, but your you can get a reward of 7K just by killing one person or capping a point. So, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this analyst and review. Hope you have a good day. Stay safe in quarantine. Peace out and keep tanking.